I've always done that all of my life, you know, because I'm a chronic people pleaser. So I'm always trying to work out how to get you to like me, right? So you can take some of these traits and these ways of being that we pick up, and they can become useful. So I am always listening to people's feedback, and regularly over the last years, this is what people say to me. You know, I like that you just feel like a normal person, right? You show your normal everyday stuff. You don't try and be like a guru or anything like that. And again, listen, let me say as a side note, I'm not putting myself out scot-free as saying I never try and be a guru. Like it does come in, and you have to check yourself on that, and you have to like allow yourself to call yourself out, or like notice whenever people maybe call you out, and really check yourself on that. So like that's one of the things that we've been leaning into. And then I wanted to have this, I wanted to bring a community feel. I'm a big believer in community. I'm a big believer in like the power of bringing people together. So we just completed the 10th in a U cohort, right, this week as well. On Wednesday, we had like the final call. And I really wanted to push home to people on there. And I wanted to do this, we did this at Belong as well last night, which is like, when you have breakthroughs through breath work and through doing some reflective work with a group of people, you did that because in Inner You, in Belong, what we're trying to do is provide a safe space, which is a fucking basic human need. A safe space so that you can feel safe to reflect inwardly and figure out some things about yourself that you need to figure out. I want people to understand, I want you to know and recognize that you have so much power within you. I worry that the mental health conversation in general nowadays, it's become so like hyper capitalist, hyper corporate, that like at the crux of selling you something is to make you know and believe that you're missing something. And it doesn't have to be like that. Now, to be really clear, I'm not against capitalism. I own a business. I do believe actually that like that we need some kind of structure in that way. What I really don't like is hyper capitalism, which is money against, like, money above everything. Like, that's where the problem lies. And that's because when it becomes money above everything, the way that you get people to spend money is you say, you don't, you don't have what you need, so you need to go out and buy it. And what I'm trying to do, and I believe that we can do it within the structures and the framework of the society that we live in, which is where we go, actually, can we find ways to spend our money in a way that kind of supports one another, and we were able to create these spaces and communities in that way. And so that's what we've done with Belong. And I wanted to, something else that was really important to me was to make sure that we don't scrimp too much on the venues. Like, something I'm really proud of, I feel like emotional when I'm talking about it. Something I'm really proud of is we were in this church yesterday. It just an incredible space, venue to be in. When I think about the person that I was, I didn't go in spaces like that because I didn't feel welcome. I didn't feel like those spaces were for me. I didn't have the finances to go to spaces like that. I didn't feel like the type of people that would be in a space like that would be welcoming of somebody like me.